You're right, Anya. You've just had some worktops fitted in your kitchen and you've got some offcuts. You got some bits like this. What do you do with them? Well, why don't you turn them into cutting boards and serving boards? Here's how to do it. These scrap bits of oak worktop that I have are pretty chunky, roughly 42mm thick. The one piece, as you can see, is pretty warped, but the way I'm going to cut it will sort all of that out. Let's start with the longer piece first. This only needs to be cut to length. I cut two pieces at roughly 40cm long, but of course you can make it any length that you like. After planing the edges flat, I added wood glue and clamped the two pieces together. This gave a board roughly 40cm by 25cm. Again, this can be any size, just work with the material that you have. While the glue dries on that, I'll turn my attention to the warp board. I'm going to make this into a thinner serving board, so I started by cutting the board up into chunks. This is because I wanted the grain direction to be going in the opposite way, plus it also gets rid of the warp in the board. Resawing these pieces in half made them a more appropriate thickness. You can see what I mean about the grain orientation now, much better going lengthways. However, end grain doesn't glue to each other very well, so I need to stagger the pieces in a kind of brick wall pattern to take advantage of the long grain glue joints. When both boards were fully dry, I planed them flat and headed back onto the bandsaw to cut them to size. The serving board got a natural looking curve drawn on it, and then the large blade on my bandsaw kind of followed its own path, which made it a more natural look. After sanding them both, I took the serving board to the belt sander to do the final shaping. I added a thinner corner and created a thumbhole section to make it easier to pick up too. I thought the larger cutting board would benefit from some handholds, so using a cove bit in the router and a straight edge clamped on it, I cut one handhold in the centre on each of the shorter sides. Last thing to do on this is to ease over the edges with a chamfer bit. For the finish I used butcher block oil. This is a food safe finish. It got 3 coats and it should be topped up regularly with more oil. So that's it then guys, I hope you give this one a go. Any solid offcuts that you've got, go ahead, turn them into cutting boards, turn them into serving boards, and really quick and simple to make, and then really effective and useful too. I want to say a massive thank you to all my Patreon supporters. Honestly guys, I can't begin to thank you all enough. Really means the world to me, and it does go a long way to helping everything I do on the channel. So thank you so much. Make sure you're all subscribed and click the notification bell so you get a notification as soon as I upload next week's video. I'll see you on that one.